all coming forward. Already sent on their way from the 2000. Gimmeachoice was a step slow away over there. Banner Bridge jumped away well. Gimmeachoice is rousted up on the outside to be handy today. Handier than last time anyway. On their outside is Trident King, who's also up in the vanguard. Mizzen Sword races in behind that with Guy Alexander, and Titans of War then stop the traffic. Further back in the field came Storm ahead with Volta Fuss, and they're racing about 7 lengths off the leader and a length and a half away to Gimmeachoice at the back end of the field. 8 lengths will cover them first to last as they race away with just over 1,400 metres left to go, and Trident King has picked up the advantage. Gone a couple of lengths clear of Gimmeachoice racing second. Banner Bridge is third. Guy Alexander's back in 4th position. Then came Mizzen Sword on the rails, 5 lengths off the leader. Stop the traffic, 1 behind that. Then Titans of War and Volta Fuss. Storm ahead is 8 lengths off the lead, and Gimmeachoice will turn for home, 9 lengths to track down. About to be homeward bound. They reach the 1,000-metre marker here, and in front out there is Trident King. He's picked it up a length and a half. Gimmeachoice is racing second with Banner Bridge up along his inside. Then Guy Alexander followed by Mizzen Sword, the grey colours. In behind that is Stop the Traffic. White sleeves and red cap, 5 lengths to go. The red cap along the inside is Titans of War. Stormhead is 8 lengths off the leader with behind that Volta Fuss and the back marker for Gimmeachoice. They heading down past the 600-metre marker. Still Trident King is the leader by a length. Gimmeachoice has asked for an effort, coming home strongly. Behind that is Guy Alexander, Banner Bridge, and then came Mizzen Sword and Stop the Traffic. Entering the final 300, Trident King, but Gimmeachoice has now put his head in front. Down there inside is Mizzen Sword. In behind that is Guy Alexander, followed by Banner Bridge and Stop the Traffic, but Gimmeachoice with 200 to go has gone about a length and a half clear. Volta Fuss is running on down the inside, but Gimmeachoice has a handy advantage, and this is more like it. Gimmeachoice will wallop them by 3.5 lengths from Volta Fuss. Stop the Traffic third, Banner Bridge an honest fourth. The traffic ran on into 4th just ahead of Trident King, who stopped late, and then came Guy Alexander in behind those. But it was a very accomplished ride on Gimmeachoice. Well done to the connections here. This was bred by the Ascot Stud, Pty Limited. A son of Gimme the green light out of the mare Bold Choice. Well done to Joey Soma, who is on course today. I know he must have been bitterly disappointed last time out, but he's made amends for it and more today. And Gimmeachoice has gone clear of Volta Fuss. And they're back in 3rd position will be Stop the Traffic, and then came Banner Bridge in that 4th position. That'll wrap up race 5. Race 6 up next.
Another polished ride from Craig to get the favourite home. I want to find out for you, were you ever worried a little bit because you were tracking and Calvin's horse set a nice pace? Took a while to get past him, but stamped his authority on the race, I thought.
He definitely did, Neil. I was pretty confident as soon as he jumped the gate. You know, these races over a distance, you come out slow on this winter track, they go slow in front. You just can't sprint it up there with the front runners. And when he got that good break, I was able to get him in a good spot. And just purely on that, I said I'm on the right horse and it should be hard to beat. And he's come through.
He won really well, and I'll talk to Joe now. But when you got a master training the horses at home, it's easier in the saddle, I guess, and this horse has been prepared and conditioned perfectly.
He has. You said 100%, Uncle Joe. Master of his trade, great trainer, great horseman, and I'm just honoured to get these type of rides from him. You know, he's always given me a horse with a lot of meat on the bone, and I'm just glad I can keep providing for him because he's done a lot for me from my apprentice days all the way through now, and it's just been an awesome relationship throughout my career with him.
Talk about master of the trade, which brings me back to you. So close to the championship last time, various moving parts that you didn't quite get there. For me, personally, you won the most important race, the July. Thank you for that. I haven't seen you since then, with a great ride on the Real Prince. But what about your expectations for this year? Are you going to have another dip? Because I know, having spoken to Richard and having spoken to Muzzy and all you guys, and Gavin, and you chasing it, it's demanding on the body and soul. What about this year?
Yeah, obviously, I'm not going to let it go. I came so close last season. It was a great season, and look, it took its toll on me. I'm actually supposed to be doing as minimal as possible this first 3 months, and I've already ridden about 58 horses a season. So I'm not doing myself justice, but I'll really look into it come December. I think if I go gun to tape now, I might not even make it till halfway of the season. So I have to be careful, but it's going good. Taking every horse at a time, and my body's feeling good. So I'm just going to keep it like this. Hopefully I can keep reeling in the winners, and yeah, it looks promising ahead.
Well, listen, the punters love you. I love you, so well done. Anything else for the rest of the day?
No, here's my next best. I got a Bourbon reserve for Mr. Terry in the next. Very, very strange field. I think anything can win there. Him on his, if he's right on the day, he's a massive winner, so I wouldn't leave him out. I think you have to respect the 2 Tony Peter horses. But I did make this my next best. Conor Veron, very disappointing. He was just brain abnormally after the race. He had his shoe refitted, and that was a big letdown. I know he was the one for the day, and he unfortunately didn't come through for anyone, but he's a better horse than that, and he'll bounce back.
Wonderful. Craig, thanks very much. And if you do win on Bourbon Reserve, we'll have a Bourbon Reserve after the races.
For sure. Thank you, Neil. Once again, to Uncle Joe, can't thank him enough for all the generous support. Well done to Piet, his family, Harry, they're on course. Always nice to ride them winning their colours. To my mate Julius, he's a jockey full of talent. He doesn't get a lot of opportunities. He rides once or twice a week, but he knows his horses back to front, and he told me a lot about this boy, and I have to thank him. When he gets his confidence up, he's going to be riding the winners home all the way. So just a big thanks to Julius and to my sponsors, Maritz Vinti and Wilkeborstrift. Thank you.
Good man, thank you. Do we get the Bunzais in first or Joe? Joe, you probably heard me when I was talking with Lyle. I said, this horse has got a couple of things in his favour. One, the master. Lovely to see you in the winner's enclosure. You've done well. This horse is very likely raced, and I think there's a lot more to come, isn't there?
Yeah, we got him from Tony Peter in nice condition. We just had to tick him over. It gave me a little bit of time to do it my way. And this horse just kept on improving. Thanks very much to Craig Jockey for a lovely ride. I was riding the horses, he's riding at Canada. I'll walk to Cape Town, never mind. But well done to him, he deserves it, he deserves it all. A massive thank you to Piet Bonzaya, his son Drickus, Headley McGrath, who is they're absolutely honoured to train for people like that. They're just such wonderful, happy-go-lucky people. I'm glad Herman's here as well today to lead it in with us. Thanks to the grooms all and to the whole yard. To all the punters, well done. I hope you got a few rand. It was a very nice price earlier on, 24 hours ago. But as I've always said, the cake's big enough for all of us to have a little bit of a slice. And well done to all. Nice to see you, yeah, especially Neil.
It's good to match up. If we had time, we could go back, roll back the years to special preview and beyond. But you're a legend, and we love it when you're in the winner's enclosure. And good job here. And more in the tank, no question. No
doubt about that, Joe. He'll come in with a lower weight. I think we'll go up a division, come in with a little bit lower weight. And I think his nice horse will be very competitive over the summer.
Yeah, people keep telling me I should come in with a lower weight when I'm trying. Thank you, Joe.
Especially the woman.
Absolutely. Joe, congratulations. Let's get Pete in. Lovely to see Team Bunzai here and everybody leading it in. Come in a little bit closer. Are you a shouter when they win, Pete? Do you scream, do you shout, or are you quiet?
No, I'm quiet. I don't shout.
I don't believe. Something, I was going to say something nervous, eh?
Yeah, just a little bit nervous, but... when we bought this horse, we were 4 people into this horse. They never believed in him. I bought them all out. I sold the share back to Headley McGrath. Sold the share to my son. He sold it back to me. I still believe this is a proper racehorse.
Well, he's 5 years old, but this is only his 10th start, and the manner in which he won. Were you on course when he was a bit unlucky in his last start?
Yes, I was. Yeah, yes, I was disappointed, man.
But you got the lot today, but based on that little bit unfortunate in today's win, there is definitely more to come. So you're going to be nervous a few times more, I suspect.
I think so, yeah. But thanks to Joey for the very good training feet. He's got the horse to perfect condition. From the day he came there and I saw him now, see him now, he's a different horse. Thanks to him, thanks to Eddie McGraw, my partner, thanks to the breeders. And I think this horse is going to go a long way.
I think punters will agree with you. Congratulations, well done. I'm going to give you actually this because I was supposed to give it to Joe, but if you can come in for the winning groom here who is here. Actually, Pete, you stand by. We'll get the winning groom in here because we want to see you and the check. Thanks to World Sports Betting. Congratulations, you've done a terrific job. He's going to win more races of this horse.
Yeah, fantastic thanks to my boss, John Soma, and all team in the stable. Thank you very much to Edward and Kretzak for good ride.
Absolutely. Well prepared, and you got the 1,500. Congratulations. There it is, a very popular win. This was many people's bankers. Earlier on today, there was a disappointing favourite. But in this situation, for the banker in the jackpot, well, you shouted at home. And the owners were nervous. Just wonderful to see a great ride from Craig Zaki and, of course, that champ, Joe Soma, back in the winner's enclosure.